to those words, and they promised me the world, everything. And I had all these meetings, and they're like, come on, yeah, things are gonna go great for you.
Naomi Ellen Watts is a British actress and film producer. She made her film debut in the Australian drama For Love Alone in 1986, and then appeared in the Australian television series Hey Dad in 1990. She also starred in Brides of Christ in 1991, Home and Away in 1991, and the film Flirting in the same year, 1991. She won a total of 43 awards from her 102 nominations.
He's very special, and he's got a certain voice, and he speaks about certain things, and he lives in a certain way that's really very different.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Naomi Watts, but is also known as Queen of the Remakes. She was born on September 28, 1968 in Shoreham, Kent, England, making her 52 at the time of this production. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall, or 1.64 meters. Her favorite food is pasta and baked beans. On being asked, she said that Catcher in the Rye was her favorite book of her youth, and it stayed with her. She said that her favorite designer is Stella McCartney, and it could never go wrong. Sydney beaches are her absolute favorite, and she said that nothing else compares once you've seen Australia's beaches. Naomi Watts' hobbies include cooking, spending time with friends, exercising, reading books and podcasts, taking care of her skin, and playing games. Watts had a relationship with Australian actor Heath Ledger from August 2002 to May 2004. In the spring of 2005, Watts began a relationship with American actor Liev Schreiber. The couple's first son, Alexander Sasha Pete, was born in July 2007 in Los Angeles, and their second son, Samuel Sammy Kai, in December 2008 in New York City. On September 26, 2016, Watts and Schreiber announced their split after 11 years together. Since 2017, Naomi has been dating American actor Billy Crudup. They met on the set of the Netflix drama series Gypsy.
And anyway, the first night they came, everyone was, all at 6s and 7s, no one was sleeping, and I forgot.
Naomi Watts was born to Peter Watts and Mafani Edwards in Tunbridge, Kent, United Kingdom, September 28, 1968. Her mother was a dealer in antiques, while she was also engaged in set and costume designing. Watts' father was a sound engineer who worked with the famous rock band Pink Floyd. Watts' parents divorced in 1972, and she went to live with her mother. During this time, the family of 3, including her brother Ben Watts, moved around a lot and lived in Wales for some time. Watts initially studied at a school where the medium of instruction was Welsh. Following her mother's second marriage in 1978, Watts moved to England, and the family lived in Suffolk. She studied at the Thomas Mills High School, and that was when she started to harbor ambitions to become an actress. In 1984, Naomi Watts moved with her family to Sydney, Australia, and she studied at the Mossman High School before moving on to North Sydney Girls High School. Watts did not complete her schooling and instead took up different jobs. However, her primary goal was to get into modeling. In 1986, at the age of 18, Naomi Watts signed up with an agency that represented models. And even though the agency sent her to far-flung places such as Japan, the whole thing turned out to be a failure. However, the same year, she managed to land a role in her first film titled For Love Alone. Following her film debut, Watts was primarily involved with television in Australia and starred in the series Hey Dad. However, in 1991, she made a comeback into films when the director of the then upcoming film Flirting cast her in the film. The film starred Nicole Kidman as well. In the next 2 years, she would go on to act in The Custodian, Matinee, and Wild Sargasso Sea, all Australian films. In 1993, Watts moved to Los Angeles permanently, and 2 years later, her first film in Hollywood, Tank Girl, was released. A film that might have launched her, but did not receive the greatest reviews. For the next 3 years, she acted in films like Persons Unknown, Timepiece, and Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering. Naomi Watts initially found it hard to make a mark in Hollywood, but it all changed when David Lynch decided to cast her in the lead role for his film Mulholland Drive. The movie was released in 2001, and Watts received critical appreciation for her double role in the film. The same year, she was also featured in the film The Shaft. In 2002, Naomi Watts starred in the blockbuster The Ring alongside Martin Henderson. The film wasn't only the highest-grossing film of that year, but also received critical appreciation. Later on that year, she featured in the ensemble cast of the British comedy film Plots with a View and The Outsider. The movie 21 Grams, which was released in 2003, really catapulted Naomi Watts to the top table of Hollywood, as the film was not only a blockbuster, but it also earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. Over the next few years, she starred in films like The Assassination of Richard Nixon, King Kong, Eastern Promises, Painted Veil, and Funny Games. Having taken a break after becoming a mother, Watts returned to the screen in 2009 with the film The International, in which she played the role of an Interpol agent. Her film Mother and Child was released in the same year, and the movie was extremely well received by critics. It was shown at the Sundance Film Festival as well. 2 years later, she starred in the J. Edgar Hoover biopic titled J. Edgar. In 2012, Naomi Watts played the lead role in The Impossible that was based on the challenge faced by a British doctor during the tsunami of 2004, and that role earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. 2 years later, Watts portrayed the charismatic Princess Diana in the biopic Diana. In 2014, she starred in the critically acclaimed and Academy Award-nominated film Birdman, and her role as a stage actress was widely appreciated.
Think on my feet, what should I say, what should I say? And I said, well, maybe it's just because you're here, it'll maybe come tomorrow, They had to figure out where you were.
Naomi Watts has a net worth of $30 million. Actress Naomi Watts lives in her Manhattan apartment that she owns with her partner, actor Liev Schreiber. Shortly after purchasing the Tribeca real estate, Hurricane Sandy struck, flooding the interiors and leaving the home a mess. Liev Schreiber splashed out big time to celebrate Watts' 40th birthday, organizing a surprise party to present her with a Mercedes-Benz adorned with a big red bow across the bonnet. A Cadillac XLR, a Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, an Aston Martin DB7 Volante, a BMW 5 Series, a Bugatti Chiron, a Mustang Shelby, The actress doesn't own private jets or yachts.